See Miss Keita and friends too, man. Hey, man, Porter checked it tonight. Good see Chris Shaw. You about ready over there, Mo? Take that in hold a little bit, man. Yes, tonight. Check me out.
Sunday morning, rain is falling. Just some covers and some skin. Surrounding us in moments unforgettable. You fit the twist of more that I am in. But they just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. I would gladly hit the road, get up and go if I knew that someday it would lead me back to you. That someday it would lead me back to you. That baby, all I need. Nothing see is all I see. So come and rest your bones with me. Driving on Sunday morning, and I never wanna leave. Fingers trace your every outline. Oh yeah. Paint a picture with my hands. Back and forth we sway like branches in a storm. Change the weather, still together when I'm in. That baby, all I need.
All I need.
Darkness is all I see.
All I see.
Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never wanna leave. Hey!
Yeah. Hanging in Chrissy. Lock Twisted E.
Oh yeah, but they just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. Sunday morning rain is falling, and I'm calling back to you. Thinking someday it would lead me back to you. Gotta find a way to get back home to you. May not know that this is all I need. Darkness is all I see. So come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow Sunday morning, and I never wanna leave. And baby, all I need.
Network Radio. Network Radio.
They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
so I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light.
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
people are saying.
You can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
And our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think about the Red T Sports Revival?
Oh, no. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
for that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all are inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they're popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like T.D. Green, man. That's what I like about Red T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Red T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adapt. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. They scared to be who they are. They probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me. Baby! Ow! Let's go! Y'all know what time it is. We live right here on Mountain Top. Mountain Top Network Radio DMV, y'all. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. I don't want to talk to nobody lying, and I damn sure don't want to talk to nobody that be signifying. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I want y'all to lace your boots up. Marching. We're going to be marching this morning. We got to talk about Kirk Cousins. He gone, y'all. I want to hear y'all thoughts. Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Do you like that? Do you like that? Then we going to talk about the Wizards. They playing good basketball right now. They eked out a win, y'all. Good win last night. Man, 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it? Where you can talk about it live right here on Mountain Top Network Radio. DMV, baby. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Y'all ready? Come on. March with me and do it till you're satisfied. Let's go. Ow! Good morning to y'all. Is that better? They say turn my microphone up. Man, good morning to the people. I'm so glad to be here with y'all this morning. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Kirk Cousins, he ain't coming back no more. Can I tell y'all that? All y'all Kirk Eye lovers, Kirk Cousins ain't coming back no more. Let me just, let's go right. Shirley Caesar, I won't be back no more. Is your mind weary? Is your heart, yea, a little bit troubled that Kirk Cousins ain't coming back? Kirk Cousins ain't coming back no more. And I'm just going to open the phone lines open. 703-763-4979 is the number. I want you to lay your burdens down by the riverside. Are you happy Kirk Cousins leaving? Are you sad Kirk Cousins is leaving? Because I got a message for the people how I feel about the situation when it comes to Kirk Cousins. I have some strong, deep, way down in the jungle deep type feelings about this whole situation with Kirk Cousins. But I got to say, good morning to the people tuning in this morning, man. We talking about Earl McLean Jr. We see you, man. We appreciate you so much. Big brother William Farmer, good morning to you, champ. Big brother Sean Fennell, we see you, cuzzo. Big brother Juju, let them get busy one time. Julius Valentine, he in the house, y'all, with us this morning. And we can't forget that Wilson Tribe, y'all. I had down in North Carolina and Raleigh, doing it with the people till they satisfied, saying hail to the Redskins. Big brother Darrell Williams, we see you. The lovely Miss Stacy Rain Williams. Hey, mama, do it till you're satisfied. Big brother Marley Moore, I got to call you. I got to call you, too. And big brother Rick Johnson, good morning to you. Jerry Sutton, man, one of the greatest supporters of the Sports Survivor for a very long time. Appreciate you so much. And there you go right there, y'all. Brian ain't lying, y'all. He don't be lying. He be testifying. Telling it like it is. We look forward to him joining us here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV, y'all. So here it is. March 7, 2018. Kirk Cousins, since what he said, he put out a tweet since 2007. This will be the first time that he'll be able to be a free agent. A lot of people feel some type of way behind Kirk Cousins' comments. A lot of people think that he should have thanked the people. He should have thanked the Kirk Hive. He should have been grateful to the people who supported him along the way. Yea, if it had not been the Washington Redskins, yea, they think he should at least address the people. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. The phone lines is open. I want to hear from somebody. Got to tell me they feel good about this. They feel bad because I want to tell you as a Redskin fan, and I said this yesterday on Team 980, formerly ESPN 980, with Scott Leonard and Doc Walker yesterday evening, that as a Redskin fan, you got to put your left in front of your right, and you got to keep on marching. And what you a part of is a family. We got a phone coming in. Good morning, caller. Tell us your name and tell us where you calling from. And lay your burdens down by the riverside. This is the Rev T Sports Revival.
Rev, it's Brian ain't lying. What's going on, brother?
Oh, man, I thought you was mad at me. I had sent them Jehovah's Witnesses to your house Saturday morning about 6:45 in the morning. You wasn't mad at you. That was my cousin Frida. You know she's a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, man, look. Oh, man, let me tell you something. Just as a football fan, take the Cowboy jersey off. I'm a Cowboys fan. I get upset at Redskins fans because they always find a way to slander the quarterback when they're walking out the door. Now is Kirk wasn't this. Kirk wasn't that. But when Robert was the quarterback, it was, let's turn over to Kirk. Now it's Kirk slander. Let me explain something to you. Kirk goes to Minnesota. I'm telling you this. On that 3-year deal, Kirk is at least playing in the Super Bowl. You're talking about with a Dalvin Cook in the backfield, with Diggs and wide receiver, that defense. I'm sorry. You can slander Kirk Cousins all day long. He goes to Minnesota, you can go in and start penciling in at least a Super Bowl visit for Kirk Cousins. Now, if it's the Jets, which I don't think is smart, if it's the Jets, he's just going there for the money. If it's the Jets or Cleveland, it's for the money. I'm going to outroot Denver. I don't think he wants to go in that environment. It's just too cold. It gets a little nasty out Denver. Same thing with Cleveland, though. It gets a little nasty out Cleveland. But Kirk, I think Kirk was the guy for the Washington Redskins. You cannot switch it. That's in your last show, Red. You can't switch quarterbacks every 3 to 4 years. You can't do it. You're not ever going to build a contender. I'm telling you this as a fan of the game. New Orleans goes to the playoffs. Why? Because they have consistency at quarterback. Green Bay, New England. I'm just throwing it. Look at the playoff teams that are out there. You know, Carolina could have turned their back on Cam Newton, but they haven't. So you can't continue to turn your back on somebody And for people to say that Kirk is greedy, let me explain something to you. If you got a chance to make $30 million a year or even close to it,
would you turn it down? Would you turn it down?
Would you turn it down? So I hate these banners that, oh, he's greedy. Oh, man, he's just, listen, the Redskins had a couple of years ago to lock him in at $17 million a year. They should have done it, and he only did exactly what a businessman should do: took care of his body, made sure he was durable, played the game well. I think for the Redskins, they didn't surround Kirk with all the pieces. Jordan Reed stayed hurt. They let Deshaun Jackson and Garcon walk the free agency. They didn't address the O-line. They didn't address the backfield. Should I continue on? No, because I'm not going to continue to blab like that. But I'm tired of people pointing the finger at Kirk Cousins. And if Redskins fans don't get it together, that's why you haven't won nothing in the last 30-something years, because you guys continue to make moves at the quarterback position. You have to stick with one guy. The key word in everything in this is consistency, Rev. Consistency.
Yeah, man. 703-763-4979 is the number, man. Good morning to Earl Valco, man. That's Brian Ain't Lying. Y'all can find him on Twitter at Brian Ain't Lying. And if you understand how to spell it, you got to spell it L-Y-I-N. See, they don't understand that, B. Lying. Lying.
That's right, baby. And, I'm gonna let you go off that. I'm gonna let you go off that because I want to hear what Redskins fans think. Because I'm not a Redskins fan. Maybe I'm just the outsider that likes to see this. But I'm telling you, I think that Kirk Cousins is one hell of a quarterback, and I think the organization has not surrounded, not even just him, Robert Griffin. They did not surround these guys with the people to win, the pieces to even make deep runs in the playoffs. So I want to hear what everybody else thinks. I'll be tuned in the chat box. Go ahead, I'll chop it up with people. I want to hear what other people think, man.
Yeah, man. 703-7. Hey, man, I appreciate you so much. Brian Ain't Lying, y'all. I appreciate you so much. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Why tweet about it when you can talk about it right here on Rev T Sports Revival, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV, man. We appreciate y'all so much. And listen here, I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. People are crazy. Anyway, I'm posting the show, and they're trying to say it's spam. Sports show. Come on, man. This is not spam. This is not spam. So I got to tell these people this so they understand. Okay, good. Okay. So anyway, if you can't pick up the feed, that's with somebody in there. I mean, the hate is strong, y'all. But anyway, though, 703-763-4979 is the number. He a Redskin fan, Julius, but sometimes it's always good to have somebody from the outside looking in, if not so much to rectify the situation, but to give an opinion of the situation and the Marvin. You know what I'm talking about. What's going on? But 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Kirk Cousins, he ain't coming back no more, y'all. Good morning to Michelle Miller. We see you tuning in this morning. Appreciate you so much, mama, for tuning in. But Kirk Cousins ain't coming back no more. And I want to say this. If you bitter by Kirk Cousins leaving and you feel like you got to bash people because they telling him good, then guess what? You not know better than the RG3 lovers that was doing the same thing when they didn't sign RG3 no more. I mean, call a spade for what it is, a spade. Kirk Cousins evidently didn't want to be here. The Washington Redskins thought they gave him a substantial offer for him to be here. His agent thought differently, and it sued him to make him think differently. But then when you got Matt Stafford, when you add it with the Detroit Lions getting $100 million contract, when you have Matt Carr getting a $100 million contract, when you got this younger Garoppolo up in San Francisco only after 5 games getting $100 million contract? What do you expect? If not so much from Kirk Cousins, and it's not to defend the Bama at all, because Kirk Cousins is gone. Bye, Kirk-isha. Bye. I'm that old Kirk Cousins. The hell with Kirk Cousins. And if he ever come this way, I hope they tear his, I'm trying to be good with my language, you know. I hope they tear a hole in him. But at the end of the day, though, if you really want me to tell it like it is, Kirk Cousins ain't no better than RG3. Y'all heard what I said. Kirk Cousins ain't no better than RG3. And I'm not saying so much as far as the plan, but I'm just saying as far as how business was conducted, how this thing was all orchestrated and put together, because he ain't coming back no more, y'all. And I'm not mad. And I'm not mad. And I think that, you know, this thing with Alex Smith need to just go ahead and start happening. I mean, at the end of the day, it's about you know, who are you really a fan for? Are you a fan for RG? Was you a fan for RG3? Or were you a fan of the Washington Redskins? Here we have the same scenario. Are you a fan of Kirk Cousins, or are you a fan of the Washington Redskins? 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Why tweet about it when you can talk about it? We're going to take a break real quick, y'all. I've got Crystal with Dad, these motivational minutes. Y'all need that in y'all life. And then we're going to hear from our sponsors, y'all. Right here live, Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, y'all. Kirk Cousins, he ain't coming back no more. I want to hear from you. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all, let's go. Ow! It's the Rev T Sports Revival.
This is Crystal Adair with Motivational Minutes, because we stay in it to win it. Amen. Motivational speaker here and author. Go on Amazon.com and check out a copy of my book. It is called Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. My life story, my testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, I do not know who this message is for on today, but I do know that it is for somebody. I also know that I am preaching to myself in as much as I am encouraging someone out there. Family, what I want to say to you on today is that a delay is not always a denial. A delay is not always a denial. Just because God is asking you to wait on something does not mean that God is necessarily telling you no. You see, in our human frame, it is so easy for us to become discouraged or depressed or frustrated when something or the process is not moving along as quickly as we feel that it should. But see, our timing is not God's timing. We may be saying, but God, I am ready now. I want it now. Why can't I have it now? And God is saying right back to you, not right now. You see, his answer is not always no. Sometimes he's just saying, not right now. Sometimes God needs to perfect something in you. He needs to get something right in you before he answers this prayer and gives you whatever this blessing may be. The other times, God may be saying, I have something better for you. But I need for you to hold on. I need for you to exercise some faith. I need for you to believe that I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. God is not always telling you no when you're waiting on a prayer to be answered. Sometimes he's simply just saying, not right now, or I have something better. But you got to let God work that thing out in your favor, and you got to let him work some things out in you so you can be truly ready to receive that glorious blessing. This is Crystal M. Adair with Motivational Minutes. I love you, family. Please make sure you go out and get a copy of my book, Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. It's right there on Amazon.com. And as always, a shout out to the awesome Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rare T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghosted Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghosted Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Steven Askins, host of the Inside Blitz. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, we live, y'all, right here on the Mountaintop. Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I'm so glad to be here with the people, y'all, on a Wednesday, on the hump day, y'all. March 7, 2018, live right on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it when you could talk about it live right here on the Sports Survival? You know, before we went to break, we were sitting there talking about Kirk Cousins being a free agent. You know, does it affect you, your process of thinking? Are you hurt? Are you happy? Are you sad? And you know, I'm seeing a whole lot of comments coming through here on Facebook Live, and I just want to address some of them real quick. And good morning to big brother Jonathan Lynch. He say, what do you think of Vita V nose tackle from Washington? You need to be listening to the Rev T Sports Survival. Because I said this weeks ago, before these bammers on Twitter, these so-called, you know, I'm a Redskin reporter because I got a podcast talking about the damn Redskin. You ain't no damn Redskin reporter. I've been saying this, man, weeks ago that they tried to go get Vita from out of Washington. And I appreciate your comment, John Lynch. Good morning to big brother Bray Keller. We see you tuning in. Jaco Du Bois, man, good morning, man. Howdy to you, champion. Wilson Tribe say, Cousins better hope he doesn't go nowhere in the defensive vision. He will show his true color. Pressure bust pipes. Earl Vialcourt say RG 2.5 is a bro. I can't say that, Earl. Man, good morning, man. The Lolo Way. Leo, we see you tuning in this morning, my brother and friend. Hey, Leo, I saw Coach Ferguson yesterday. I'm going to give you his information when I get off of air, man. We sitting live, y'all, right here, Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. Why I tweet about it when you can talk about it right here on the Sports Revival. Jerry Sutton say you can't be mad at the man getting his money. Kurt didn't walk on him. Our front office wanted him to fail. Bruce Allen has always been that way, even when he was with the Bucks. One of his thoughts was he felt the quarterback wasn't worth them paying a lot of money. Allen is a cap numbers cruncher, man, but most of y'all personnel decision making on players should be Doug Williams. Just my opinion. Next man up, I'm a Redskin fan. Let's go. Alex Williams, ATCR. Good morning, big brother Gregory L. Davis. Big brother G. I said, man, I got tongue twisted, man. I'm sitting there trying to swallow my coffee and get everything out of my mouth at one time. I need to slow down a little bit. But the way I feel about that, and that's some good comments, Jerry, and I thank you for your comments. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Phone lines is open for y'all to call in so we can have a conversation and talk about this thing. Kirk Cousins, Redskins let him go. He not coming back no more. Man, good morning to my godmother, my god auntie, however she want to lay it and play it, man. Barbara Burry, I see you, auntie. Good morning to you, and I appreciate you so much. Hey, Greg, I saw Coach Ferguson yesterday. I'm going to give you and Lolo his information when I get off of air, man, this morning. But, you know, at the end of the day, let's move on and go to Alex Smith. Now, Alex Smith, you know, he did okay when he was in San Francisco, and he did pretty well in Kansas City. Not to say that he did anything and won the championship or anything like that. No. But I said this before. With Alex Smith, you have a quarterback that's not going to put you in a situation to lose games, in my eyes, from what I've seen from the 34-year-old quarterback. Did I just say that? From the 34-year-old quarterback. And at this point, if you ask me about what do I think about Alex Smith, and if I had to compare him to a quarterback that my eyes have seen since I really started looking at the X and O's and understanding the game of football, we talking about since 1979, 1980. If I had to compare Alex Smith to the type of quarterback he is at best, I would compare him to the likes of a Mark Brunell. Good enough to get you over the hump if you got the right pieces around you. Good enough to get you through the promised land if you got the right pieces around you. Or I should say around him. The team should be able to succeed. You don't have to feel like when Alex Smith is under center that you have you clenching your teeth or your body gets tight because you don't know what that Bama is going to do. You don't know when he released that ball, it's most likely he's going to throw an interception versus an incomplete pass or make sure that the receiver gets the ball in his hand. No, I'm saying Alex Smith will deliver, but his delivery has to come from help. Because if you look along the journey that Alex Smith has taken in the NFL, he has had help along the way. And if you want to recall something that we've seen over the last 4 years when it comes to Kirk Cousins, especially the last 3 years when it comes to Kirk Cousins and the Washington Redskins, we haven't really seen them deliver too much help to him along the way. And so this brings me to, are they going to go and address the help along the way for Alex Smith? Because they essentially are about to sign a man who has done what he has done in the NFL, who has accomplished what he has accomplished in the NFL, because he had help along the way. Good morning to big brother Dion Dante Bracy tuning in. Kelvin Ray, we see you tuning in. Anthony Sanchez say we need to keep Grant. He's a something you got here. You jibble up, being consistent and still young. His route running would be good for Alex. That's true. He might bring out the best in these youngsters. Josh Doxson, Ryan Grant, Mo Harris, Jamison Crowder. He might bring the best out in these youngins. But if they fail him short, and Ye get the dropping passes down by the riverside, then he might be in a situation that he might think about, why did I get in this? See, we still got a long ways to go now. So before people start saying, oh, the Redskins, this and that. We still got a long way to go. This is just the beginning of what's happening over there in Ashburn Park. But see, the questions that need to be answered this morning and from here on forth as we go forward, what needs to be addressed before we even really get this party started. And I hope y'all ready for this, because, see, don't nobody really want to talk about this. Who is going to get the praise if this works and calling the shots right now for all this to come into fruition? Or who is going to be the fall guy if all of this sinks like the Titanic? See, that's what need to be clarified with Redskin Nation, because they throwing Doug Williams out to the forefront. And if you was joined us on episode 295 on the Sports Survivor, this is on Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher, wherever it might hit you, YouTube. It's right there, very clear for the people. If you join me on episode 295, I said, don't let Doug Williams be the fall guy if Doug Williams ain't calling the shots. See, Jerry Sutton made a comment on Facebook Live to the people that was good and that was definite and that was true with the statement that he made. He said Bruce Allen is to blame for all of this. And we could go far as RG3 to say that Bruce Allen is to blame for all of this. We sitting here live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I want to say good morning to my lovely mama. I think my mama just tried to call me and I was live on the radio, y'all. But Mama Maxine, I love you and I appreciate you so much. Made me a man. My mama made me a man, y'all, and I stand on that, and I appreciate it so much, man. Y'all, you got a chance, your mama living today, give your mama a call and just tell her you love her. Hell, if your daddy living today, give him a call and tell him you love him. If your grandmama, your sister, or your brother living, or your aunts or uncle, just give him a call and tell him you love him today. Love somebody, y'all. We sitting in live, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it? When you could talk about it right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. But what I'm trying to say to the people is that with Alex Smith, we have a chance to be contenders. But we had a chance to be contenders with Kirk Cousins. We had a chance to be contenders even if he was a one-hit wonder with RG3. But this quarterback situation, or we talking about, I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm going to be real honest and truthful with y'all. I knew the Redskins quarterback situation was in limbo long time ago when Mike Shanahan was the quarterback, was the head coach of the Washington Redskins. Okay? I'm going to tell you, when Mike Shanahan stood up on that damn podium and told us that John Beck was going to be the answer, I knew he was in trouble then. And we see how that went real quick. And when that failed, he was forced to take RG3 and make it work. And it did for 1 year. But then after that, the shambles started to come. This thing with Kirk Cousins, this thing, over the years. But here we have Alex Smith, somebody maybe we can lean on. But see, now here's the thing is, for how long? How long will Alex Smith be able to carry the Washington Redskins over the hump that they seem to can't get over? 9-7, 8-8, 7-9 to blow your mind. Among his ass to set them free, float like a butterfly, but they ain't stinging nobody like a bee. How long will it be for Alex Smith to be able to stand up and he's 34 years old, 33 be 34 when the season get into play, years old quarterback. How many years can he truly give to us and be productive? I'm looking at this as a 2-year, 3-year fix. But again, if this don't work, who is going to be the one to take the blame? We sitting there live, y'all. Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. Why tweet about it? Why Facebook about it when you could talk about it right here on Mount Top Network Radio, DMV? It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Look, we're going to take a break. When we come back off of this break, y'all, we're going to keep talking about this. I want to hear from y'all. 703-763-4979 is the number, y'all. Y'all come on and get on the bus, y'all. We sitting there live right here at Mount Top Network Radio. It's Rev T Sports Revival. Y'all ready? Man, come on. Let's go. Get on the bus. Let's go, baby. Ow!
Mountain Top Network Radio. Network Radio.
Specialized custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountain Top Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostis Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountain Top Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Steven Askins, host of the Inside Blitz. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. Where we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, we live, y'all, right here on the Mountaintop. Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Man, I'm so glad to be here. It's hump day, y'all. Let's go. Ow! Y'all don't know nothing about that. I was a young boy growing up in the ghetto, having a good time hanging out with all the ladies and the fellas living together. Man, I was dancing and doing my thing like a chicken wing. We sit there live, though, y'all, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. Man, I'm just so glad to be here. You know I get excited when I get ready to get on the airways with the people and do my thing. And you know, I really don't do this for no form or no fashion or nothing, man. I just do this because I enjoy talking with the people and having a good time with the people. And I'm no bigger or I'm no better than the next man. Some people seem to, you know, let egos, you massage them or whatever. I'm no bigger than the next man, than you, the next woman, the next man. I'm a human being just like you. I fall down and I get back up and I keep moving like somebody. Jerry Sutton said, great point, Red. With all the things going on with our team at the NFL Combine, they let Doug Williams do a lot of talking as if they put him out front as if he's making more decisions. So if this doesn't work, they'll have us looking at Doug Williams. But if this worked, Bruce Allen would jump in front of the story. Exactly. That's all I'm saying here. I'm not saying, oh, no, don't go on Alex Smith. No, man, I'm a Redskin fan, first and foremost. Nothing or none of this that has happened for me in my life when it comes to Redskins, when it comes to this radio thing, it came from me being a fan first. Everything else that came along, it ain't about a grind or nothing like that. I don't grind to be no damn Redskin fan. I don't grind to go out here to beat Rev T. But at the end of the day, though, man, I just believe in telling it like it is, the way I see it. Now, some of you may not agree with what I say. Man, I'm cool with that. I might not agree with what you say. I'm cool with that, too. But a lot of times, I just call it for what it is and how it seems to be. Bruce Allen or Doug Williams, who's calling the shots right now? And I'll stand on this because if this party is jumping, we got a call on the line. Man, if can't nobody do it like they can, this got to be my man, Left Hand. What's going on, Left Hand?
Peace. What's good?
Oh, man, I can't call it. I'm shaking in the bacon like Anita Baker, holding it down like Sammy Tan. Hey, left-handed.
Yes, sir.
I always be saying shaking in the big bacon like Anita Baker and holding it down like Sammy Tan. We all know who Anita Baker is, right? But what in the hell is Sammy Town?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
It sounds good though, don't it? When I say it, Sammy Town. You know Sammy Town. Sabotage to the Sammy Town.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, that might be something like sound familiar to what my cousin Pootie Tang. You know, my cousin Pootie Tang from around the way.
Yeah.
You know, he might be familiar with that. I have to ask to check it with him.
Yeah, Sabotage to the Sabotage to the side I say every day. Man, good morning to the player from the Himalaya. My man 50 grand, dap on the front and the backhand side. We talking about DC Southwest Finest. Big brother Gaylord Frazier in the house. We see you, champion. Appreciate you. this morning. But left-handed, though, I'm glad you called in because you allowing me to be able to kind of hold up, wait a minute, because I still got a lot of Redskins I could talk about. But I really wanted to kind of switch over to the NBA and see God.
Now you want to switch over to the NBA, okay?
But no. But before I get to the NBA, I want to talk about your Tampa Bay Buccaneers because you know they let Chris Baker go. And you got a lot of Redskins fans. Bring Chris Baker back. See, they got to understand one thing. Stop being in love with a 320-something-pound man because he can do the nay-nay. You know what I'm talking about, left-handed? See, a lot of people...
I hear you. I mean, you know, the grass always looks greener, but until you get, you know, until you walk on it and you really feel what you're dealing with. But, I mean, you know, Chris Baker, he had a lot of promise. We had a lot of, anticipation from what we were going to get from that guy. It just didn't work out. So, we got to kind of start from all over. But it's not all Chris Baker's fault. Okay? He's just a casualty of war. That's how I look at it. It's not all Chris Baker's fault at all.
So what's going on down there in Tampa Bay, man?
I don't know. I can't call it, man. I can't call it. I mean, until they decide on what they want to do, if they want to be a franchise that's about winning. Because right now with me, I feel like, I'm kind of frustrated with Jameis Winston in the whole situation. Like, you talk all that rah-rah, you suck your fingers, you're doing all this motivational speaking, but you ain't really got nothing to show for it. A lot of milquetoast records about the most passing yards and the fastest and this and that don't mean nothing to me. I don't care about that. Where is the wins? Where are the playoff appearances?
Sounds like Kirk Cousins.
You talk like you got 3 Super Bowl rings. Don't get me started on the Buccaneers.
No.
And I'm a Buccaneers fan.
It sounds like Jameis Winston and Kirk Cousins is really like cousins, like distant cousins. You know what I'm talking about?
It is what it is. But I think that, Jameis Winston has a lot of growing up to do. And I think that Jameis Winston doesn't really know how to deal with success. Florida State notwithstanding, I don't care about that. That was the past. This is now. Okay? You're number 1 draft choice. We knew that coming in. What are you doing to justify the pick? And the only reason I'm saying that is because Nick Foles got a Super Bowl ring.
Talk about it.
Come on, man. So for all the people, it's like, oh, well, how can you talk about your team like that? Well, I'm not blinded by science. I don't get blinded. I talk the truth. I've been a Buccaneers fan since 1976, day one. You dig? So I feel like if you're coming into a situation that needs a turnaround and a change in atmosphere, if you're supposed to be that guiding light, that refreshing change of pace, where is it at? I haven't seen it yet. Okay? From your first pass, so this is the Jameis Winston. Your first pass in the NFL was taken back to the house for pick 6 against the dude who you got drafted ahead of in the draft.
My Lord.
So now my thing is with you, Jameis Winston, is when you going to grow up and stop trying to hypnotize people. Because to me, you like one of those dudes that run around with the tambourines and making all this noise and things of that nature with the snake oil and all of that. And then you get back on your horse and you ride out of town and ain't nothing changed.
After you done took the money.
After you done got the bread and you bounce.
You sure you not talking about Kirk Cousins?
I'm talking about Jameis Winston.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
You can put whatever quarterback name you want in there. Kirk Cousins, Blake Bortles. You can put whatever quarterback name you want to slide in there. Eli Manning, whatever quarterback name you want to put in there. Okay? But I'm focusing on my dude. You asked me about my dude. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jameis Winston. And again, I don't know what type of thing y'all used to listening to or whatever, but for real, I call it like I see it. And you're free to call in 703-763-4979, Rev T Sports Survival. Let's get it popping. Because I know that Rev T talks about Kirk Cousins, but he don't mention nothing about Alex Smith, which is his new quarterback. So, I mean, you know how I feel about Alex Smith. So I just really wanted to get your thoughts on Alex Smith and what you think he's going to make, happen for the Redskins.
Well, just before you joined us on the air, I said that Alex Smith could get us over the hump. And if I had to compare Alex Smith to somebody that the Washington Reds are getting, I compared him to Mark Brunell. You got a 33, 34-year-old quarterback that's been on 2 teams in the NFL, the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, hasn't really went out there and made any noise, but hasn't really went out there and did anything stupid to where a point to the team say they don't, or they choose not to deal with him. Now, Alex Smith, even along the way with his success, and not to say he has had great success at the quarterback position, but he has had success. But along with that success that he had pieces around him. He had pieces around him to accomplish what he has accomplished thus far in the NFL, being considered a solid quarterback. But now he comes to the Washington Redskins, and it's a lot of pieces around him that ain't right. And if the Redskins go address them pieces that's around him that ain't right, then he should be fine for the next 2 years. The second thing I said with Alex Smith is, how long would this thing work? How long could a 33, 34-year-old quarterback, when the season gets started, how many years could he really get the Redskins over this 8-8, this 9-7, this 7-9 hump that they can't seem to get over if they put the pieces around them? But one piece that's good, that's definite and true, that Alex Smith had when he was in San Francisco, that he had when he was up there in Kansas City, was a fullback. Did you hear what I said, Left Andy? Yeah, and you could talk about wide receiver, running back, offensive lineman. Man, we already know the Redskins need that. But Jameis Winston with the 49ers, was it Frank Gore? Kansas City, I can't forget the young man's name, but he always had a fullback. And the fullback always allowed you an extra second and a half or so. That option run he liked to do. When he don't see it, Alex Smith tucks and run. But he run behind the fullback. Now, when you're going to put him out there in the wilderness and say, go ahead and do that, how long will it last? Because I recall when I was a young boy left-handed in the ghetto, having a good time, playing with the ladies and drinking a little bit with the fellas. I recall in 2012, they tried that with a player named RG Please. And, well, you see how that worked after a few couple of games. They got hip to it. And if you expect Alex Smith to go out there and run butt naked into the wilderness, man, my question again is, how long will it last?
Well, I'm going to say this. RG3, and Kirk Cousins, and Alex Smith are two different type dudes. I mean, Alex Smith, don't get it twisted. Alex Smith will take off on you. Alex Smith will get some yards. I think Alex Smith, that's a thing with him that kind of like keeps him in the light. He's a quarterback that can, knows his way around the pocket and can get out of danger. Alex Smith is just like anybody else. He's going to make mistakes. You know what I mean? But he wasn't a number one draft pick for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, if you put the pieces around him, like you said, he could flourish. Now, how long is that going to last? That's up to, how good the Redskins can be. You know what I mean? Or how good Alex Smith can make the Redskins, and how much of a factor they could be in the NFC East and in the NFC. Now, are you looking for Super Bowls right away? I don't know about all that. But he will get you to the playoffs. It will get you that far down the rest.
I agree.
Once you get there, the rest is up to you.
I agree. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So again, with Alex Smith, I like Alex Smith. I always liked Alex Smith. Coming out of Cal, number one draft pick. Colin Kaepernick took his job, but it's all good. But again, people say that Alex Smith is garbage, and Alex Smith ain't never been garbage. He might have off days, like all these quarterbacks have off days.
That's right.
Ben Roethlisberger threw 5 interceptions one day.
That's right.
Knocked it off.
And still win
So
between
again,
playoffs.
you know what I'm saying? So don't come at me, you know what I mean, talking that nonsense. I like who I like. You like who you like. I like Alex Smith. You like the people that are here today and gone tomorrow. Some of y'all like Johnny Manziel. Okay? So don't beat me in the head about Alex Smith. I like Alex Smith. Okay? Some of y'all like Joe Flacco. That's your prerogative. You can, hey, he got a ring. Hey, can't knock that, right?
Can't knock
Okay, but again, I think